All right, hello and welcome to the Foundations of Business Unit 3 Tables Formatting Presentation Lecture. Throughout the course of this portion of the unit, you will be learning how to format different types of tables, different proper formatting for both rows and columns of different types of tables. So let's get started and see what this all entails. So let's first take a look at the parts of a table. So the main title, there's the secondary title, there's column headings, body, source note. So if you take a look right here, main title, secondary title here, column headings here, anything underneath that is the body, and then on the very bottom, I have a source note if it is taken from some specific source. Once again, we need to indicate who needs to get credit for this data that is being represented in the table if it is someone else's work. And the last one is the grid lines. So the grid lines separate the different rows and the columns within the table so that everything in the table is easily viewable. So once again, main title there, secondary title there, column headings, body, source note, grid lines. All right, so when it comes to table formatting features, notice here on the page that we have to change the vertical placement, the horizontal placement, column width, row height, vertical alignment, and horizontal alignment. All of these will impact how the table is viewed and represented on the page of paper. And it needs to be part of the formatting process in order to be able to properly format the table. So notice how we have the vertical placement is being centered on the page. The horizontal placement is also centered. Notice how we have column width. The key about column width here is you never want to have the column or the rows themselves, you do not want to have, they all need to look the same. So the column width has to be wide enough so that all of the different text in that particular column is represented on one line, two lines, three lines, etc. Then there's also the row height. Row height needs to be consistent amongst all the rows of the data being represented in the table. And also the same thing for the title. So the title might be a little bit bigger than the other rows in the body because the title might be a little bit bigger in order to draw the reader's attention to what the table data is representing. Now let's take a look at this particular table, a little bit more of an informal table. So this is Poems to Improve Our Lives. Notice how it's two columns, equally distributed column widths for both column A, which is the poem column, and column B, which is the written by. And then the body indicates the poem and the author. Another one here, this is another formatted table which has some color and some other formatting with bold as well as shading in order to reference data in a certain way and make it more attractive for the reader to see, as well as decipher what the data is designed to represent. Here's another one using different types of formatting tools, and you will get practice doing all of this with a number of different tables and formatting options. Again, one more. As you can see, this one has a significant difference in the column width of the movie column versus the year and the revenue. So basically, you're going to get the opportunity to format these different tables and make them look attractive on the page. Here's another one that's titled Selected Works by American Authors. And here's another one that doesn't have a title. It just indicates the column headings, which would be inserted possibly into another document, such as a business letter, unbound report, something of that nature. And here's another one without a title, just column headings. And that concludes the different title styles that you will see and have to format in the tables portion of this unit. So make sure to revisit this particular presentation lecture at any time, if need be, for proper formatting guidelines. And also, if you are having issues with being able to get these formatted using some of the Word menus and formatting options, please make sure to ask me and I will be happy to help you. Also, make sure you complete the note guide, because the note guide will also give you formatting options and guidelines to formatting tables properly. And I will see you next time we meet in class.